Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm back with another Turkish coffee cup guidance session for a general love reading for those who have sun, moon or rising in Sagittarius. So if you or your person of interest are a Sagittarius, this reading is going to be yours. I would like to thank everyone for supporting my channel. I would like to welcome new watchers. Please subscribe to my channel and to have the chance to be aware of my new readings. I'll do monthly readings for zodiac signs plus often energy channeling whenever it's needed. So with that, let's set our intention, focus on what we want to request the energies and the angels to get information about. Take a deep breath, and I'm going to start the reading for Sagittarius. So, well, I definitely see some kind of argument. Maybe some of you have or had some kind of argument with your person and someone is very protective. There might be some kind of separation or abrupt, basically abruption in the relationship. If you are a couple, for those who are a couple, it could be a quarrel, an argument that maybe even caused like a huge kind of fight. I want to say I kind of see that someone is very aggressive. They got really mad. They may even maybe yelling, being very very upset about something. I see an energy of an argument, and someone is basically feeling that guilt. They're trying to protect themselves or maybe their children. It could be happening now, or it has happened before in the past. For some of you, that energy might cause some separation for those who have been in a relationship, but we can find out more as this reading is going to unfold for us. But I immediately see a remedy for that. I immediately see that someone is coming back with an apology in their hand, and this person, you might tend to have a lot of arguments. Maybe this is a trend in your relationship, that this person just gets out of control. They really lose their temper quickly, and then they come back with apology. I definitely see that this person is coming back with something in their hand to propose, to ask for your forgiveness. Something big is coming. I mean, they might come with a big gift for your apology, and I see you are a little bit reluctant. Somehow you want to get by, because at the end of the day you like them, they like you, but this pattern is just getting really I want to say abusive at some points, and also it's annoying. So and I feel like they know that. That's why maybe each time it happens, they come back for apology with a bigger and more expensive, I don't know, gift to get your attention, to win you back. But again, I see the same pattern might repeat. So it's up to you if you want to go back into this circle, or you could basically go ahead and talk to them. Instead of accepting the nice gift and expensive gesture, maybe you can ask them to start therapy or try to work on this relationship and just avoid this circle of, I would call it circle of misery. And I would see, again, this is for very specific people. So bear with me. Someone needs to hear this message. If you're in that situation and there's back and forth, annoying discussions, and maybe even physical, and maybe they could be get physical, because I saw a lot of aggression. This was a lot of aggressive energy. If that's the case, you need to stand up, and when they come back for apology, that's where you have the negotiation hand and you can play your game. Don't just fall with the expensive gesture, as I said. For those of you that are basically this applies to, I see that some of you might decide to leave and you are not going to accept their apology this time. For the others, if you ask them for a solid conversation, they will accept, and then I can see that this pattern would be broken. Otherwise, if you keep repeating this, them coming back to you with something and then you accept, and then the same thing goes over and over again, it's gonna at some point break, or someone might be hurt. So be very careful and consider what you're falling for when you accept an apology. I mean, it is like apology is accepted when it's promised that it won't repeat, but I don't see that here. I see that maybe that person who's accepting the apology is also kind of guilty because they just settle for something material, and this thing goes again and again. So this was for very specific people that I think they needed to hear this. As I always said, this is a guidance session, and some people really need to know this. And sometimes between the lines or between these coffee grains, I really read things that people need to hear. It won't apply for everyone, but it could mean a lot for those who really need to hear it. For some of you, on the other hand, I see that you might grow. Your relationship is gonna grow. I mean, it's just gonna flourish, and their love to you is going to be so big and huge. For again, another group, it could be that they have waited, because this is a love reading, so they have waited for a long time till they can offer something solid to you. So that's when they're coming to you, and they were not showing their interest when it kind of were shaky and they didn't have enough to come forward and gain your attention. But now they have something that they can come and it will gain your attention, and you will be tempted to say hi to. I mean, to say hi to them, to accept them. Maybe you say hi to them. I don't know. I see baby socks. So some of you might start a relationship and already have a baby, or you are pregnant, and then this thing that I told you has been developed. Maybe it's a baby that is already you're carrying, or your person is carrying, and that will be the cause of relation. I see that you guys love each other. Most of you are twin flames. Even for those who are in karmic situation and I said they have the discussions and arguments, those people are also like twin flames and soulmates, but they are stuck in a karmic cycle that they have to free themselves off. They have to work on something to break this karmic circle and then live quietly and happily as soulmates and twin flames. I definitely see you as soulmates. So that's very beautiful. Again, I see baby energy. This could be, again, showing babies really coming to your relationship, or a new beginning, something very prosperous, something fresh, something which with a huge abundance and prosperity to come, something to invest into. You might have a fish in a bowl. I see a fish. So somehow, for you or for your person, this love is very sacred, and you are the only person, or they're the only person that you guys are attracted to and you're thinking about. I don't see any third party. I don't see any issues that there might be other people involved. Not at all. I see a very clear fish tank, and you guys are together. I don't see anything that might danger your relationship. Very positive for those, except those who might have discussions that I discussed about it. I see some visitors might come, or if you get married, some people might come from far away to your wedding. I see some people with traditional dress, or Eastern Asia, kind of maybe traditional dress for somehow comes to my mind. I see someone going to the park or sitting near a cliff with their pets, and maybe thinking about you, or you thinking about your person, and maybe they are thinking about their plans, how they want to plan their proposal, or maybe they're just missing that person that they love, their loved one, and they think about them when they are not they are out of reach. So sometimes maybe you're out of reach, or they're out of reach, and you just sit somewhere in the nature outside, and you think about them, you envision them. Wow, okay. There will be a shake-up for things. Something might fall. Some darkness, something that needs to get released from your situation might basically be released and shaken up. Some things definitely needs to be left behind. You might have some cleaning to do at your home. Maybe if you move in together, you need to do some cleaning and open some space for new stuff, because when those grains moved, I'm seeing new shapes, new clear shapes. And I see a bathtub. This is very interesting, and as I move it, it's getting more clear and clear. So things definitely needs to be shaken up, and you need to get rid of some old energies. When this happens in a reading, it needs that, it's basically, it tells me that some things need to be removed from your life. It could be, as I said, cleaning, getting rid of the junk or unwanted stuff. Don't keep broken mirrors, watches that are not working, or recharge the battery or refresh the battery. If not, just, I don't know, donate them or put them somewhere that you don't look at them, you don't see them. Get rid of those kind of stuff that are not working, broken, images or paintings which are very old and you don't like. Some things that from your ancestors or from some weird people you don't know are in your home. Do a huge cleansing, do it, and also in your energies. You can do salt water, basically remedies or rituals. You can put your feet in salt water before you go to sleep. Those kind of things. You need to get rid of some dark energies. And for those that I mentioned in the beginning of the reading, that could be removing that karmic cycle of this aggression and anger that comes and goes. And that could come with therapy, seeing some specific people, a specialist that can help you to get rid of that. Someone might have a stomach ache or small and not very serious food poisoning. So be careful about what you're eating. You might be resting in bed for, maybe it's just for women that need to rest sometime in the month. And maybe you're looking, mostly you're online using your phone and you're texting people. You're using social media more than usual, because you're resting. But I don't see anything bad. It's just a kind of, maybe it's just weekend and you're just taking it easy. So that's good. I feel like with this kind of cleansing that I told you and getting rid of the energies or unwanted stuff, you will get time to relax, even emotionally and physically. You'll feel much, much better. And a lot of clutter is going to be basically cleared away, and you feel much better. You can feel much more rested. I see a wolf here. It could be enemy. Someone is watching you. Someone is trying to, I don't want to say harm you, but they're really watching your actions. Maybe they're interested in your person, in your love life. Again, they're not in their life, but they're interested in them. But for them, I don't see any way in your person's life or in your life. There's a huge blockage in their underway, so they will go back to where they came from. They could come from far away. It could be that they're from another country, or your person of interest is from another country, and someone in their family, in their close circuit, was interested in them, and now they see that there is no chance, and they're just coming to see what else they can do, how things are going. Maybe they're just interested. They're maybe following you or your person on social media, because social media came very clear to my eyes here. They might be following you. So if you want, I don't know, to have some privacy, don't put everything on social media. If you don't want to share things with people that you don't want to know everything about your life, so that's up to you, and it's your basically choice. But I see that people are watching you. They're trying to understand things from your posts online. It's up to you if you want to. It's up to you who you want to have your audience in social media. There is a very good news coming from a gentleman or a male energy that will be very happy for you. You might be just throwing your hats off, or you will have some success that people will throw hats, that kind of celebration moment. Maybe you hear about victory of someone or someone's recognition, or you will be recognized. Or maybe your parents get very happy when they hear about your plans for future with your person. I see someone from Texas. I see a Texas hat. Maybe your person is from Texas. Again, I see someone for some people that is very interested in you, but they have been hiding. Again, they don't kind of feel, maybe they're very traditional, very, I don't want to say old school, but they're very traditional, and it's hard for them to open up very easily. Like they're not that kind of person that who writes in emails or text or messenger that I love you. Like they're very face-to-face person. They might ask to see you. This person could have a child. Again, for very specific people, this male energy that I see, they could have a child already. Maybe one part of hesitation was that they couldn't come forward with that, and they're asking to see if how you feel with that. If they have already they have a child, and you might need to take care of the child. I saw children involved, as I told you in the beginning, but I don't see it as an obstacle, because I see you guys have very good energy. Your energies are in the same vibration, and these kind of things is not gonna break your relationship. I see some rituals. For some reason, I see a lot of rituals that you could do. Some maybe mantras that some people repeat, or they could repeat to protect your home and foundation, to protect your relationship, to protect your. Again, I see it around your home and foundation. Very strong rituals. Maybe you have, I don't know, something like a Buddha statue or something that is giving you protective energy. That if whatever you're doing, it's working, it's very good. And as I told you, that person who's coming and trying to look at your love situation, they might be interested in your person. They will be sent back. Again, that could be from all this cleansing and spiritual practices that you're doing and protections that you're taking care. I see you as a very your steps are very much taken into you're very wise in this relationship. Your actions are done wisely. Some of you, it looks like you're walking on a rope, and for some reason you're stressed, or your person is stressed. I feel that. And I see magic for you. Some people are magically gonna get what they want. As I said, your relationship is very protected, and even if those who I mentioned have arguments and disputes, even very harsh ones, they still can work on the relationship, because your band is really, really strong. You are like bound together, and you have many points that are related to each other, that is tied to each other energetically. But sometimes some flaw is gonna affect your relationship, but we can work on it. I see like let's say 20 good things and maybe 2 bad things, but still it's workable. You can do it. I see a dynasty for some reason, empire kind of thing. I don't know how it could. Maybe this person is the king of your heart. This person could be, or your person could be a swimmer. They're a go-getter. They could be very successful in what they do. They might be very appreciated. Maybe someone from their workplace is interested in them, and but I see that you know how to manage the situation, and you are managing it, and everything appears to be safe for you. This person also is very good at targeting, and as I said, they do plan things very carefully. I definitely see a bride getting prepared for their day. I see even them doing the makeup with the bouquet and everything. For a lot of you, there could be a marriage coming up. In this reading, what I see is that your energies are aligned. This person is aligned. If you already know them, then you know who I'm talking about. If not, this person will show up in your life by the end of the year. And again, see how it goes. It's your choice, but I see a very, very positive energy around them, and around you. Your relation with them in general is going to be very, very much again, as I said, you have a strong bond, and it's going to be very basically successful. Let's see what we see here. Yeah, I do see that this person has he or she works with a lot of people. They sit around the table, and maybe in the office, it's related to their work, and they have maybe spend a lot of time in the meetings. And I see someone is serving them, so maybe they're a CEO or something, but maybe they have meetings in a restaurant, maybe they travel, businessman, they meet many people, and I see many people interested in them, but because they are not accessible. People don't feel like they can get very much close to them, or your person always mentions you, or they mention very clearly that they are in a relationship. So people who are interested, they don't see any way to come get close to them. Again, I don't want to repeat myself many times, but this relationship is very protected. I see an eagle. You guys are gonna take off. This relationship is gonna take off very successfully, and you will be empowered. What warning I see is just that don't share your private life on the social media, because I see people who might be not wishing well for you, and they might be jealous. If they are working in an office, or I don't know, they tend to go to many places, they need to be careful about their belongings. There might be something that they lose, or something that's stolen from them in a trip, or in a business trip, or at a workplace where your person goes. Someone is trying to take away something from them. Again, it could be their attention, it could be their energy, it could be their mind, or they want to buy their votes for a deal. I don't know. Someone is trying to steal their attention or something, or literally they're gonna steal something from them. And I see that this person is not aware. I mean, completely they are blind to this person's action who's trying to take away something from them. I see avocado for you. Maybe you like avocado, your person likes avocado, or somehow it's related to your reading. It again shows me a healthy, very nutritious relationship. Whatever I see here is very healthy, indicates of a relationship, which is good. I see in fall you might be missing them. They might start to go on trips a lot, or beginning of fall might be a little bit tough. Maybe that group that I said you might have arguments, and that's around that time in the fall that things might be a little bit shaky. And as I mentioned, I think for you what works is rituals and getting rid of those energies, those behaviors, those attitudes that need to be removed from your cycle, your energies, or your person's energy. So work on that. Don't take it take it seriously. Don't leave it. You needed to hear this. That's why you are here, and that's why I've decided to do this right now. So again, be protective. Keep doing what you're doing. You might be missing them. Something around the full moon might happen whenever you're watching this video. This is a timeless video and very general for Sagittarius. I think I said it before, but again, I'm seeing that this person is very victorious. They might come back from a trip with a very victorious news, with a success, or maybe they bring something very precious, very nice thing for you to celebrate their success. They might be able to close a deal, which is very, very prosperous for you guys. I see traveling. Again, I said before, but I see it again. This person or you have a leadership, a very good leadership characteristics, and you can basically guide people. The other thing that I can see is that you might run a marathon, you or your person. Maybe you're practicing or you're planning to run a marathon, and if you do, you will win. You or your person, you will do really, really great in this marathon. And I see you will be in the first 10, even I can say. Very, very good. This is perfect. Some of you are thinking about running in a marathon, but you never do it. Maybe you say this time, next time, but you never do it. For some people, of course, they did it. I see high heels. It brings a lot of power, self-esteem. I see maybe both of you are working professionals and you have very successful career path. That's what I'm seeing, and I see that you're gaining more and more success as you go. And your maybe you work together, or somehow your relationship affects your performance at work. Again, I see suits. Maybe they're businessmen, or they're doctor, surgeon, but whatever they are, they travel a lot, or you travel a lot. Be careful in fall, specifically in October. Be careful about your health, about a cold or ears. Maybe you have an ear infection. Maybe your ears are prone to infection, and you might have that, or you might hear some things that bothers you. Don't take it seriously if it's just people's talking, but if you need to see a doctor, for sure, I mean, you need to go. That's the normal practice that everyone does when they get sick. But be careful if you live somewhere that winter or fall is very cold. Make sure you are protecting yourself. I see fertility and yeah, signs of fertility. A very prosperous newborn. I can tell you. Yeah, I see a crown. Someone is playing basketball. Someone might be. I see a scene that maybe you're sitting at home, and then your kid is playing with a kind of, I don't know, a ball, and then they're playing with the ball at home, and someone is sitting and reading newspaper or book or something, and they tell them the neighbors downstairs might get upset. So that's the scene I'm seeing. So you might ask your kid, or someone might ask a child, don't throw the ball because the neighbors downstairs will be upset. I don't know. Someone needed to hear this. Okay, guys, that was your messages. Let's see what kind of messages I'm going to get from the cards, from my angel cards for this reading. Let me make some space here for you to continue the reading. Okay. What kind of messages we need to know? What did I miss, or what else in addition I need to tell my dear Sagittarius? Okay, this card just fell. Religious factors. Okay. I told you you could be from different religions or from different parts of the world, and maybe from your person's family, they already have someone interested in them and they're still keeping an eye on them. Maybe they go on a trip and they tell them that, look, I have found someone else. I have a fiance or girlfriend or someone or boyfriend or someone that I'm interested in. And they might take it a little bit hard in the beginning, but I think that they can't do anything. Your relation, your bond is so strong, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Definitely. I think I was just saying that this card came out. So don't worry about the religious factors. They're not anything to consider. I think your relationship basically is very strong. Express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this is for that person that I said they are hardly expressing their feelings. They're trying to be very careful and express their feeling when it's like everything is ready. Maybe they're considering these factors that they need to come up with a plan. Maybe they need to talk to their parents, I don't know, to whoever, and they need to come with a plan that when they come and they mention this to you, there's no way that they hear a no answer. I think this is beautifully closing the reading, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you liked it. Please give me a thumbs up if you like my readings, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for your attention, and until the next time, stay blessed.